The water is back in Waterbury tonight, days after a water main break left more than half the city without it for days.
And it is a relief, but the city still wants you to conserve your use until tomorrow at least. NBC Connecticut's Jeremy Chen explains why and has a closer look at the impact on both businesses and schools.
I'm glad they got it restored and fixed.
Welcome news tonight for people on the east side of Waterbury after their water was running again. Many in the area had none for days due to a major water main break on Thomaston Avenue that was first discovered last Wednesday and got worse by Friday.
It's been difficult, especially for the wife, but we managed.
City leaders say all households should have running water by now, and the focus turns to testing to make sure it's safe to drink. Until then, a boil water advisory will remain in place.
We expect to have a clean bill of health going forward. If we don't, then we'll test again in 24 hours.
City officials are also asking people to not flush out their plumbing for sediment until tomorrow because demand is higher than its busiest day of the year, July 4th. So what does this mean for you at home? Well, Waterbury City officials say you can still do basic things like take a shower, flush your toilet, or do your laundry. They're just asking people not to just simply run their water nonstop. Waterbury schools will also be back open tomorrow with bottled water on hand for students to drink, but the superintendent says they can bring bottles from home as well. They're also taking other precautions like prepackaged lunches and covering drinking fountains.
We don't want any students inadvertently taking a sip of water that they would naturally do during a school day.
Another impact of this break was some restaurants being forced to close. The city's health director saying they're not allowed to be open without an alternate approved water source. Now the Waterbury Regional Chamber is surveying them and other businesses to get a better idea of the revenue loss and to look at solutions to recoup that money. But in the meantime, they're encouraging people to shop local.
Our ask of the community is to support these businesses. Go buy that cake that you were going to order and then you might have canceled.
In Waterbury, Jeremy Chen, NBC Connecticut News.